Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited to be joining a great group of ladies and one of my favorite scrapbookers to watch, Desiree's Tale. She's doing a YouTube hop, and it's a summertime YouTube hop where we will all be giving inspiration for scrapping those summertime photos. I'm going to be scrapping those photos there, which are actually from my childhood from 1978. And I am using the, what is it called? Sunny Days collection from Maggie Holmes. I purchased this at my local Joann's store. And I have the project pad, I have a few extra of the pattern papers, the 6x8 pad, and then the embellishment pack. I will say I am super disappointed in the embellishment pack. There is not much in there that is very usable. It's all large, square embellishments, and I really struggle with those types of embellishments, but I'll find a way to use them. And in this case, I did use one embellishment from that, no, two from that collection, and the rest I fussy cut or pulled in from my stash. Now, as you can see, my camera was starting to tilt without my knowledge, of course, and I'm going to fix this in a moment, but right now I am just layering up my papers. I knew on this layout I really wanted to just do some big layers and kind of frame these photos, because I knew I was not going to have a whole lot for embellishing. So I wanted to make sure my area was small enough that I could get away with just minimal embellishing on this one. And so most of my embellishing, like I said, is going to be fussy cutting, or I have pulled a few items from my stash which come from the poolside collection. And it really works out well because the poolside collection had some of that pink and yellow, which this collection has as well. Now, I often have to pull from my stash because I typically don't buy an entire collection of something. I will buy bits and pieces, and I really like the look of pulling from my stash so that everything isn't so matchy. So I really do enjoy how this turned out. This collection's been a little bit harder for me to use than I had expected, mostly because of that embellishment pack. So there you see, I finally realized my camera was tilted, and I am super sorry about that. But what I did is I fussy cut that umbrella, and then you'll see a small beach ball, and then like a blue and pink inner tube that I fussy cut as well. And then the tag that is pink with a little floral on it, that's down on the right hand corner, and the tag that says summertime, those are from the embellishment pack. Everything else is pretty much from my stash. So I layered up the photos with just a little bit more of pattern paper. I did not add any dimension to the photos because I knew I was going to be adding some dimension to some of the embellishments, like that endless summer. I ended up putting dimensionals behind that, and then behind the umbrella as well. Now these, you'll see me pull in these cork hearts that have they almost like gold flecks through them. That is from the Pink Paisley C'est La Vie collection, and I got those at Tuesday Morning, and I really love how those look on this page. I think because it's kind of a cream background, I feel like the tone of that cork really fits in nicely. So I'm working on my title. I think that's what I'm working on right now. And I'm still trying to get that sticker in the spot that I want. While I still figure that out, I do want to make sure that you all check the links below. There are quite a few ladies that are joining this hop. They are all super talented. And I would encourage you to go check out their channels, subscribe to their channels. If you're not a subscriber of mine, I would love for you to subscribe. When you want to know when I have new videos coming up, make sure you click the bell. That's what you have to do, and you'll get notification on those. Yeah, I'm super excited to be part of this group. I love Desiree. I love her style. I love her videos, and she's one of my favorite people to watch, so definitely go check out her channel as well. I'm working on my title, and I decided to title this one Sweet Summertime of 78. And I really messed around with what I was going to do for sweet. I originally started with that gold sweet. It's all one word, but it is kind of that really yellow gold. And although I loved the look of the scripty font, I loved that I could kind of curve it around summertime. I could not get past that really yellow gold color. So I ended up taking that off. It was disappointing because I loved the style of the word, but I just could not get past that gold. So I decided to use some Felicity Jane letters that are super old for my stash to put 78, and then I have some teeny tiny black letter stickers that I spelled OF. And so, like I said, it's going to say Sweet Summertime of 78. I'm not sure how much journaling I'm going to do on this one. I think what I'm going to end up doing in this album is I'm going to use maybe 6x12 inserts in pages, and I'm going to just do a lot of my journaling on those, and they will kind of incorporate into my book and have journaling on one side and maybe a photo on the other, just because when I journal about this, I want to just talk more about my childhood in general rather than about this specific event, especially for something like this, because it's not really an event. It's just one of our everyday days in the summer. We were either outside playing, or we were having a parade in the alley, or we were having a lemonade stand. We were just always outside playing, and that's one of my favorite memories of being a child, is just always being outside. Okay, so I am going to put a little bow in that tag, and then you'll notice I wanted to pull in the aqua down to that right-hand corner. And I originally made a tag out of one of my scraps, but then I kind of felt like it was a little too heavy with the aqua. So I found this just diagonal aqua stripe in my washi tape stash, and I ended up just putting a little bit of that underneath the pink tag, and I love how that worked out. It brought that color down to the corner, and I think it worked out perfectly. Now, you saw me working earlier with that pink and like wood grain heart. Really wanted to add that to the layout somewhere, but then I decided I really wanted to add another one of the cork pieces. So I end up using that same cork heart, and I kind of nestle that in with the title. So this is a really super simple layout. I did add some gold splatters using, which one? It's a Shimmers product, and I thought it was Minor 49er, because that is usually what I use when I splatter gold. But the funny thing is I could not find that one, so I don't really know where it went. Goodness. This one might be Old Yeller, or I don't think it was that one either. If I think about it, I will put it in the description box below so that you know which one. It is a really pretty gold, somewhat similar to the Heidi Swapp Color Shine, and it really is a great alternative. You do have to spray in the little container to get it wet first, but oh, here it is. It's called Luck of the Irish. That's the one I used. And it's like I said, it's that really pretty gold, not a yellow gold. It's more of a champagne-ish type gold. And it works out really, really well. And it's going to last forever because you wet it and you really don't use much of that ink, right? I mean, I've only used it for splattering, and I've had it for a super long time. So I think I might still be working on my title. I'm getting ahead in my voiceover, and unfortunately, I do my voiceovers on my phone, and I'm unable to see the whole screen of what's going on because the little recording section covers it. But I do end up adding a couple of word stickers, which I also purchased at Tuesday Morning, and these I believe are from the Flourish collection, if I'm not mistaken. But they just simply say, dreams are for chasing, anything is possible, and things to remember. And the anything is possible is written in gold, so I really like the fact that it brought the gold over to that little space as well. Now, I usually do 3 clusters, but this time I really only did 2. I felt like adding anything to the top right corner would have just been crowding the page, since really I'm just working on a 10 by 10 area there. So I think the 2 clusters work out perfect, and I love, love, love how it turned out. I hope you enjoyed this process. I will have some screenshots at the end. And again, definitely check out all the links below, and you should get some great inspiration from all the ladies listed. I want to thank Desiree's Tale, Desiree, for inviting me to be part of this hop. It has been super fun, and I hope you all have a great night. Bye, guys.